It is primary election day in Tennessee, and hundreds of thousands of voters are expected to cast their vote. Several major seats are up for election this year across East Tennessee. One of those is Knox County Mayor Glenn Jacobs. Glenn Jacobs is the current mayor, but has reached his term limit and is unable to run again.
Sarah Ottman is joining us live in Knox County to preview the race and what voters can expect. Good morning, Sarah.
Good morning. Yes, we're live here at a new Knox County polling location at Faithway Baptist Church. It is for Precinct 61E, and they're taking over from the previous location at Halls High School here in the Halls area. Today, voters are deciding which Republican candidate is going to be on the ballot in August for Knox County Mayor. You may recognize some of these names: Betsy Henderson for her time serving on the Knox County School Board, Larson J for serving as an at-large commissioner for Knox County Commission, and Kim Frazier for representing Knox County as an at-large commissioner as well. Recently, we had all of these candidates at WBIR for Inside Tennessee for a debate. And they went over their visions for managing growth, balancing taxes, infrastructure, and public services. Here's a look at what they said. Three Republicans, Kim Frazier, Betsy Henderson, and Larson J., all laying out different visions for a county facing rapid growth and big financial decisions.
I will absolutely not raise property taxes. The government has more than enough money to provide core services.
The current Knox County School Board member says her priority is cutting spending and keeping taxes low for families.
The answer is we do not need to raise our tax rate from where we are today, but we can't keep lowering it to a point where we can't pay our bills and we can't provide the service that people in Knox County want.
Current County Commissioner Larson J. warns the county is heading towards a financial crunch and says strong economic growth will be key to keeping up.
We don't need to reduce our tax rate any further. That's where we start. Then we take the discussion to the taxpayers. This solely depends on them.
Current County Commissioner Kim Frazier says she wants more community input as leaders balance growth, infrastructure, and services. That growth is front and center. All three candidates pointing to roads, housing, and development as major challenges.
That's my number one priority, is to fix the roads, and you do that very strategically.
We're looking at $1.6 billion of identified road projects, and we just have to continue the work that we're doing.
Making it one of three priorities. If everything is a priority, nothing is a priority.
The candidates also agree affordability is a growing concern, but differ on how to address it, from building more housing to focusing on jobs and wages. Meanwhile, Democrat Bo Hawk will advance to the general election, focusing on cost of living and working families. You can find that full debate right now on our website. Early voting finished last week with more than 32,000 votes and 1,700 absentee ballots cast according to the Knox County Election Commission. This year's early voting numbers surpassed primary results in 2022, 2018, and 2014, increasing by nearly 12,000 from the last primary election, which is great news. Of course, they're still hoping everyone heads to the polls today. They're going to be open from 8 a.m. until 8 p.m. I'll send it back to you in the studio for now.
All right, Sarah, thank you so much.